Okay, mics are open, so
right.
you guys can go ahead and warm up while we gather our viewership.
All right. So they can hear me?
Oh, they can hear you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of What's Going On at Z Cooper.
Is that what this is called?
I don't know. I just thought something different for today.
I didn't.
A little bit something different for today. You know,
okay.
I just saying.
Here you go. A little curtain action for you. I got to turn on my camera still. So you're just going to get the bars.
All right.
You don't deserve my beautiful face today. You're doing something a little different today.
Yeah, you're not going to see it in the program. They can actually see what you're doing back there by pushing the buttons into stuff.
The buttons.
The buttons into stuff.
All right, just a minute. I got to go turn on my camera. Is anyone here? I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone here. It's only been a minute and 58 seconds.
All right. You want us to just play something?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Do whatever you want. This is
folks,
your show, man.
What we're going to do is we like to do some live practices here, and we're going to be working on some stuff here and getting some better ideas and maybe adding, deleting parts from songs and that kind of thing. And then we're going to finally get this shit done. I can say shit, right?
Yeah, you just can't say hell or fuck.
I can't say... Why can't I say that? I've heard Zeke many times say the F word. And other people that he's played with on the games also.
Said what?
The F word.
What are you talking about?
He says I can't say the F word. Evan said.
You can't say what?
The F word.
Like motherfucker?
Yeah.
Why not?
That's what I said. I just said shit. He says I can't say fuck and I can't say hell.
This isn't broadcast television.
This isn't, yeah. And even if it was.
Well, wait, maybe, well, let's take a step back. Maybe Evan has a religious objection.
Do you have a religious objection?
No, I was fucking with you.
Is that what it was?
Oh, he was fucking with you.
You didn't even kiss me first. I mean, I don't understand that. Why you got to be like that?
I get to the point.
Is that, well, I like that. I like, that's.
We got to get Evan a mic or something.
We do need a microphone for him. Yeah, he's like, he's going to have back problems bending over trying to talk into the snare mic.
I should get him a wireless or something.
He's yelling into the snare mic, Zeke.
Maybe one of those goosenecks that I pull in front of me and I'll sing while I play.
There you go. Yeah.
Can you sing?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
All
let's
right,
switch out you and Carl right now.
Okay, so what we're going to do here.
Fire drill.
This song here, of course, anybody that's on here that's heard me play on here for how long now? This song is very near and dear to me. All the songs we're going to play today, actually. I think we're going to stick around this two-step up tuning because there's so many songs that I want to do, and they seem to be right around here. So this is Molecular Circuitry with a different intro.
Oh, wait, I got to should record this.
This morning I was feeling tired and down. You know, I was wondering what is that makes me stay here in this town. All my friends and family, they all think that I'm insane. Well, you know, maybe my gyro compass isn't working in my brain. Oh, maybe I need me a little change. My address hiding on my synapses askew. Oh, we thought we needed was a thing called me and you. My mind it is a whirling and my my chest, it hurts to breathe. Well, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time goes by so quickly, and so many things I've lost. The things we thought were priceless, no one cares about the cost. Well, youth, it is so fleeting now, it's wasted on the young. A past come back to haunt me, please forgive these things I've done. I'm gonna spend some time sitting in the sun and not have skin cancer. Well, my address is hiding, my synapses askew. All we thought we needed was a thing called me and you. Well, you know, my mind, it is a pounding, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Well, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Maybe I should take a knife and cut myself wide open. Do I hope to find maybe my only enemy is time? My address hiding, my synapses askew. All we thought we needed was a thing called me and you. Well, my mind, it is a pounding, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Well, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry, 'cause deep inside my heart is breaking and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Oh, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not like that one.
You do like that one? Well,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad you do.
I got it.
All right, yeah. All right, well, that was a good start right there, I think, huh? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't bad. I kind of liked that, huh? You know? I mean, he jumped right in there with that new intro part. I think you did quite nicely.
I think it works out.
I like the... You can actually make that louder. I like that in the recording. No, when you do the sticks. And you do the time... Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Once we get to the recording, I'll probably use regular sticks that I'm not like,
Yeah.
and then it'll be,
There you go. Yeah.
well, maybe not so hard.
Not so hard, yeah. Maybe take it a little bit easy.
Okay, I think I got it fixed.
Okay, what do you think? How many lines? Or do you want to do just like me?
How many lines?
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for again being here on Kick with Z Cooper. I'm Carl Burkes, everybody. And over in the other studio, we have, of course, Evan the Wild Man.
Oh, here, let me get over
Hanging
there.
out. He's going to flip that camera around
Here
so he
it's
can take a
coming.
look at you. Here he comes. Here it goes. It's coming. There it goes. There it is.
Oh, ain't that nifty?
Yeah. It's getting there. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, we got a wave. Look at that.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. Aren't you warm with that hat on? I was going to say.
Forgot that the hat is under the headphones.
Ooh, look at those scams.
Those are nice.
Yeah, that'll get us put off the air.
Yeah. She's a brick house. I'm sorry. You give me the you give me the lead in, and I'll just take it. Okay, you ready? Hey, no?
I said you know it.
Oh, I know it. Do I know
You
it?
know it.
I think I know it.
That's that car place they say down there commercials.
Okay, I gotta go get an ice water. What do you guys plan?
We're going to do how many lines? So you got about 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
Okay, I am recording, so
One.
you should be good.
2, 1, 2, 3, and. How many lines do you have to cross? How many hills will you climb? How long will we stare into the sun where we realize we're going blind? People all around, they're getting pissed off as hell. They don't know how much more we can take. Wondering if we should load up our guns, or is it love that we should make? Well, signs are all around us, but we can't see. What the hell's the matter with you and me? Do it make a difference or let it pass on by? We're looking like ostriches ahead in the sand. Are we following a master plan? We're like books on a shelf, and these words are our lives. But how many lives? How many lines we gonna draw in the sand? How many lies we gonna lose? Will they keep shoveling it right down our throats? Will we get a chance to choose? Well, you know the people up on high, they say that it's alright. Got it all under control. Well, I guess we do have reality TV, right? But it's scripted as hell. Maybe life has lost its soul. Well, sights are all around us, but we can't see. What the hell's the matter with you and me? Do we make a difference or let it pass on by? Well, we're looking like an ostrich with our heads in the sand. Are we found the win, a master plan? We're like books on a shelf, and these words are our lives. But how many lives? How many lives? How many lines will I have on my face when I realize I'm getting old? Will love be here to warm my heart? Will it be all dark and cold? Ever since I was young, felt something's wrong with me. Maybe something's just not right. 'Cause God, how I love the light of day, and I feel comfort in the night. Well, sights are all around us, but we can't see. What the hell's the matter with you and me? A difference, so let it pass. Let it just pass on by. Well, we're looking like an ostrich with our heads in the sand. Are we following the master plan? We're like books on a shelf, and these words are our lives. But how many lives? How many How many lines? How many lines? Oh, how many lines? What's new? Not really much. Just kind of loving this hot weather, kind of not liking it all at the same time, I guess. It's a bit much some days, to say the least. But, you know, you do what you got to do, right? Because, you know, in a couple of months, when we got snow on the ground, we'll be like, this sucks. This really does suck. But, you know, it's Buffalo and it's wintertime, and was talking to my, I guess you would call him my brother-in-law in a way. And he was on Long Island where I had been for a couple months, which is why people didn't see me anywhere. And long story, I won't get into it, but, you know, a family member had some health issues, and they were the only place we could go have them getting taken care of. So we went, and everything is great. And the first thing he said when he got back was, I don't know how you drove an hour and a half twice a day and then still was up in a hospital for 8 hours a day. That's like craziness. I said, yeah, it's like a 12-hour day every day or more. That's a good day, an hour and a half. Driving anywhere in and around Long Island and New York City, it's just absolute craziness. So it's kind of funny because he said something, and he goes, you know, when it comes to this, he goes, Carl, you're just like me. I go, I know. I was a nervous wreck pretty much the half hour before I knew we had to leave, because I knew what I was going to deal with. It's like basically you're legally driving in a derby is the best way to explain it. So don't do that, because it's, you know, not good sometimes. You get your car messed up. Evidently they don't care. So this song brings me to what I just got through saying. There we go. Here's a little song called Just Like Me. Do you remember it?
Barely, so we're going to have to do it a couple times probably before I get a good feel.
Okay.
Just go ahead and play.
Let me get in tune.
Scusi.
Here we go. Something's wrong, there's something right, there's something in the air tonight, and I can't seem to put my finger on it. Thoughts are running around my head. If I don't write this down, maybe I'll go dead, and I don't feel like writing my next sonnet. So fine, yet so near, I wish we could get out of here. I know that path when we are upon it. Well, you know that there's a time and there's a place for more than things taking up space. Hearts that sing and minds that wanna fly. Well, you know, time it seems to take control. We always got a star and roll, stays with you to the day you die. And maybe then we'll see that you're just like me. You know you're just like me. You're just like me. You know you're just like me. Round and round and round we go, and where we stop nobody knows. It's crazy, but you need to take the ride. Life is tough but worth the fight. We all got that God-given right to have the one you love right by your side. Well, you know that there's a time and there's a place where more than things taking up space. Hearts that sing and minds that wanna dream. Well, you know, times it seems to take control. It's always got a star and roll. Tomorrow we'll see what it brings. Yeah, maybe then we'll see that you're just like me. You know you're just like me. You're just like me. You know you're just like me. Well, round and round we go, and where we stop nobody knows. It's crazy, but we need to take the ride. If you're just like me, you know you're just like me. You're just like me. Something's round and nothing's right. There's something in the air tonight, but I can't seem to get my finger on it. If you're just like me, oh, you know you're just like me. Something's wrong, there's something right, there's something in the air tonight, and I can't seem to put my finger on it. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Hold on 1 second here. I gotta stand up and adjust something.
I'm going to use this tambourine here. I got to move this cymbal. Keep hitting it.
All right. Oh, God.
Yes, same, but you'll need to be more specific.
Oh, got it. I feel better much right now. So much better. About myself. I'm knocking stuff over back here. There we go. Yeah, that too. So yeah. Oh boy. So that kind of. How about
I want to apologize to everyone who had to witness that.
what did we witness?
Whatever it was, we're calling music.
When, oh, you just watch the VOD back 20 minutes in, all right, buddy? You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okie dokie. All right. So. There we go. I'm so sweaty and this thing keeps sticking on me. Okay, now this song here, I think as I've stated previously, is a song that I wrote, one of the only songs I actually really wrote while I was in Texas, completely, words and lyrics. And again, I'll tell the story. There was a 90-day period from, it actually went to September. It was like beginning of July into September that for like 90 days, the lowest temperature was like 93 degrees. So, and that was like at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, if you didn't have air conditioning, and I can't believe that there's a lot of people down there that don't, but they don't have central air, you have a hard time even breathing. I don't even know how people could do it. But, everything in this song actually happened. There was literally like no insects. People didn't even want to talk to you. There were landslides and fires because trees not getting any water were literally falling down hillsides and hitting the rocks, starting sparks, and everything is so dry. There was a whole section of I-10, actually between, I believe it was New Braunfels and Austin on the I-10, that actually was scorched black. I'm talking acres and acres and acres. And that's pretty scary when you're driving on the thruway and you see all the fire companies and you actually can see in the distance where the planes are coming in and they're dropping all that pink stuff on the fire to try to get it to go out. So I really feel sorry for all these people in California. And do you know in Canada there's over 600 wildfires right now? I just looking on a map. And there's wildfires going on all over the world. It's not just here. So it's like kind of scary. It really is. I mean, tornadoes in the Buffalo area. Who would have thunk it?
Oh, there have been tornadoes here before.
Oh, there have. I've seen water spouts on Lake Erie and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. No, I've seen it.
I mean,
but not with the devastation that...
We had one hit the Erie County Fair a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
Even back as far as the late 80s, we had a tornado hit Clarence, New York.
You know what? That's right.
So, I mean, yeah, it's rare, but, I mean, it does happen.
Okay.
Rare but not unheard of.
No, not unheard of.
Not unheard of. Okay. But anyways.
Just saying.
We digress.
Okay, so yeah, what are you're playing Bring On the Rain,
We're
right?
going to do Bring On the Rain.
All right.
Now, remember how you did that nice little timpani thing in the beginning that sounded like rain? I think up on a... I'm not in tune. Hold on. This has to be a little bit sharper on the song. You know it's hotter than Valhalla, brighter than the sun, and wishing and hoping for the rain to come. People looking tired and trees are falling down. You know the insects aren't alighting and the birds won't make a sound. Sometimes we're hoping something will ease this pain, yeah, make the world much greener. What we need is rain, bring on the rain. Let the angels cry, bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried. I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. You know that sometimes in a lifetime when things ain't going right, you know you're searching through the darkness, looking through the light switch. You got a blindness, yet your eyes have got their sight. Your soul feels like a desert. No one could feel your plight. Bring on the rain. Let the angels cry. Bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried, we'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do. I'm hoping for a day to come when we can walk, not have to run. Just like the sands of time, I see some clouds. You know it's hotter than Valhalla, and it's brighter than the sun. Wishing and a hoping for the rain to come, bring on the rain. Let the angels cry, bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. Well, it's so dry, my brain is fried, I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do. Bring on the rain. Let the angels cry, bring on the rain. You know, we all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried, I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. You know it's hotter than Valhalla, and it's brighter than the sun. Or something like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Ooh, spooky house, spooky house. I got a spooky house behind me. And spooky people in the windows.
Only scene I had with lightning.
Oh no, I like that, yeah. All right. What do you want to do next?
How do you feel like that one again?
All right. All right, we'll try it again, sure.
Like my feel.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. You know it's hotter than Valhalla, brighter than the sun. I'm wishing and a hoping for the rain to come. People looking tired, trees are falling down. You know that insects are alighting, and the birds won't make a sound. Sometimes we're hoping something will ease this pain, yeah, make the world much greener. What we need is rain, bring on the rain. What let angels cry, bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried, I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. You know that sometimes in a lifetime when things aren't going right, you know you're searching through the darkness, looking for the light switch. You got a blindness, but your eyes have got their sight. You know your soul feels like a desert. No one could feel your plight. Bring on the rain. Let the angels cry. Bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried, I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do. I'm hoping for for a day to come when we can walk and not have to run. Just like the sands of time and by. You know, I see some clouds. You know, it's hotter than Valhalla, brighter than the sun. Wishing and a hoping for the rain to come, bring on the rain. Let the angels cry, bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh, and it's so dry, my brain is fried, I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do, bring on the rain. Let the angels cry, bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried, I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what we might do, bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Well, it's hotter than Valhalla, and it's brighter than the sun. Here's what I think you'll like. This has got a bit of a, I'd say, a little bit of a Latino beat to it. Take both my eyes, I don't need them. My legs have no use, I got nowhere to go. My life has got no spark, got no meaning. Don't wanna be walking and crying no more. I'm feeling older than dirt, my body's failing. You know I got parts of me, sometimes I don't wanna work. Am I sick and tired? Slow it down. You're going too much.
Too much?
You're doing too much. Yeah.
Trying to get a little clave on you.
I appreciate that, but
This is why we practice.
this is what we're practicing, and that's why I want to stop you, because this is gonna be a Charlie Watts moment.
Okay.
All right. I guess the best way for me to kind of, because I know you understand drummers, so if I was to say Dave Grohl or John Bonham or somebody like that, you know, Keith Moon, you know, you kind of have a feel for what's going on, type of thing. So this is a Charlie Watts moment. So it's that nice, constant, just rhythm with a little bit of in between, you know, just nothing crazy.
Thought you were asking me to show off my Latin chops.
Well, if you want, that's fine.
I said, that's a little rusty, but I'll give it a go.
Okay, let's try it again. Take both my eyes, I don't need them. My legs have no use, I got nowhere to go. Well, life's lost its spark, it's got no meaning. walking and crying no more. I'm feeling older than dirt. My body's failing. You know I got parts of me sometimes that don't want to work. I'm just sick and tired of my own complaining. Why won't someone take away all of my hurt? Well, take both my eyes. I don't need them. My legs got no use, got nowhere to go. But I lost my mind. Sometimes I ain't got no reason. Don't want to be walking and crying no more. When will thy secrets reveal themselves to me? Why must I feel like I'm being nailed to the floor? You know, I'm just wondering why I'm always complaining. Why must I be walking and crying at all? Oh, you know I got me a girl. She's sweeter than candy. And the way that she loves me drives me out of my mind. You know, I'm wondering, will I be singing? Must I be walking and crying for my life? Take all my eyes. I don't need them. You know my legs have no use. I got nowhere to go. You know if I lost my mind, got no rhyme or no reason. I don't wanna be walking and crying no more. No, 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 no. I don't wanna be walking and crying no more. No, 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 no. Walking and crying no more. That wasn't bad. You had to hang out of it. Very, very nice. So yeah, what's new with music back there, anything?
Well, we're getting really close to finishing Gray Zone Warfare.
Oh.
Yeah, big deal.
I think so.
About
I guess.
5 or 6 missions away.
No kidding. And then do you win a prize?
You get a bigger box, bigger prison pocket.
Oh.
Also known as your secure container.
Ah, okay.
And I think that's about it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
Does it
I'd
have cool stuff in there?
badge or something. I
Ooh,
don't
a
know.
badge would be nice. You should get a badge.
I want a badge.
I mean, I thought you know.
We don't need no
stinking badges. Badges?
But I don't know. I think it, we'll have to see.
Oh.
But we're on the cusp.
On the verge.
Yeah.
On the threshold.
We just 15 kills away to finishing our current mission.
Very nice.
Earlier, Sinker was helping me out.
Yeah.
Sinker is, trying to start a bowling league up down there in Missouri.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wants, a team at least. He wants to start something closer to home because he's driving like 40 miles every week to go to his bowling thing.
Oh, wow.
And
I don't like bowling that much to go 40 miles for anything, really.
and then the Olympics. We got the Olympics going on right now.
That is true. That is true. A little controversy with the opening ceremonies, I have to say.
Yeah,
some people that,
South Korea got accidentally recognized as North Korea.
I heard that.
I believe, it was either Brazil or it was one of the South American countries. Two of their athletes got tossed out and sent back home because the two of them got caught sneaking out. You know, they're going to go here. You know,
The little wild monkey dance.
yeah, they didn't get
Little
that far.
horizontal bop.
Yeah, they didn't get that far, unfortunately. So they got busted.
They were holding hands and reading the Bible. That's what happened.
I'm sure that's what was going on.
I bet. I bet they were going, ay caramba.
They said, "Go forth and multiply."
Actually, no. I don't know how you say that in Portuguese.
No, I don't think that's.
Yeah, if it's Brazil, it's
Yeah, I think
Portuguese.
it was Brazil.
We went to Sunday was a bit of a weird day for me. Went to a family reunion earlier in the day, and then after that, you know, after all the goodness and happiness and not seeing people for a long time, then we went to a wake. Yeah. A neighbor of mine who had cancer passed away. Very nice guy, older guy, Ray. He was in construction his entire life, and you know, he is actually the two women, their mother and daughter actually, that live upstairs. The son is extremely upset because in his will he stated that no matter what, the house is not to be sold, so that these people they have to pay the rent, you know. And they're both really good. They keep up the yard and plant flowers and all that stuff. But they were actually helping take care of him too for the last couple of years because he just kept declining. And you know, I go over there, you know, and I pull in their garbage cans if I was doing my lawn. And
So wait a minute, I'm curious. Quick question.
Yeah.
So what? They can't sell the house? Is that all, or
Well,
like who owns the house right now? If he passed,
right now, well, that's just it. You know, you could put whatever you want on paper, all right? But the changes that were made in the last couple of years when he got really, really sick. So, of course, the one son, not the two younger sons, the older son is getting upset because he wanted to cash the place out and not have to ever worry about it again.
So yeah, he wanted to make sure that his
But
family,
the
rest of his family had a
2/3
place to
rule,
live.
2/3 that are left, the youngers, they're really good friends. You know, grew up basically, like the one son literally grew up with Haley. They've been there for I don't know how many years, like 15 years. And the youngest kids are in their late 20s, I think, something like that. And the older one, like I said, that's like close to 40. He doesn't live around here, and you know, I can understand where he's coming from. But the two that do live around here that are saying, "Yeah, let her stay."
So what? The one older kid wants to toss his mother out on her ass?
No, this isn't the mother.
Oh.
This is the people that have lived there. Well, Haley's lived there almost since she was born. She's 26, 27. So she's lived there since she was like
Are there
9.
any relation whatsoever?
They're not.
Oh.
They're not. And that's where
Wow.
the thing is going in. So I mean,
Yeah. Okay. So it's like a.
So what the one son is going to
Long-term
do,
tenant. Yeah.
the one son is renting.
Mhm.
So he's going to take the lower.
Mhm.
He's going to move in and be a landlord. And when all is said and done, you know, whatever profit is left over from the taxes, because the house is paid for. So it's just the utilities and stuff like that.
Yeah. He'll
So-
live for free.
And I'd say the house is about in the same kind of shape as mine is, which is pretty good. So, I mean, you know, the taxes are, you know, I think they're like about, that just went up actually. No, actually, our whatchamacallit just went up. Our garbage just went up like $400 and some a year. I'm like, what the hell? I don't even put out my recycling all the time. You know? Plus, they took my busted garbage can, never brought it back. 311's a joke. Because that's not who you talk to. You got to talk to Republic Services because they're the ones that actually deliver the cans. So, And then I was, on the phone with them the other day for like 25, 30 minutes. Well, we don't have a record it was taken. It's not here. We had 2 blue cans. One is gone.
Really?
And it's not on the street. And the can was busted. And I knew the next time they went to lift it with the thing, they were going to snap that thing off. And that's what they did. They snapped that whole structure apart that holds that metal bar in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Gone. So the can's useless now. I mean, literally, you can get rats and bugs and all kinds of shit in this thing now. So I'm sure they just took it and they just threw it right in the fucking dump truck. Right in the truck.
That was because I had a missing can, so I called up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And literally the next week I had a brand new can in front of my house, no questions asked.
Maybe
and
I
the
called
old
too
can
late.
actually showed up a little bit later, so now I have one. I had the shitty can I had to stash behind the house until I can find a way to get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's nowhere on the
Completely
street.
opposite, and I just called 311.
Yeah, I called 311, and
Yeah,
maybe it's a new
totally
policy
opposite.
now. I don't know, but they said you got a Republic. They go, we could call Republic Services, but it's quicker if you call them yourself. So I did. I gave them the address. They said, okay, we'll have it out in the next week. Well, this week came around. I didn't see it yet, so I suppose
I
Monday.
wonder if you guys. I don't think we have Republic over here.
Well, the regular garbage cans are City of Buffalo.
Yeah.
The blue cans. The other cans are the recyclable cans. That is Republic.
Oh, so that's
Okay.
the difference. I was dealing with the blue cans. You're dealing with recycling cans.
Yeah, I had
Different
2
story.
green and I had 2 blue. The green disappeared and the blue disappeared. The thing is, the blue can is still given to you by. It has the City of Buffalo on it,
Yeah.
but Republic Services is the one that supplies those cans now.
Well, I don't know. I got the blue can like in no time flat.
Well, a neighbor of
you
mine.
bored yet, Evan? You ready to go?
I got till 5 either way.
All right, okay.
No, keep going. I'm listening now. I'm invested.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and
You're
finish your
invested?
story, Carl.
Okay. So, back in the day, you would have to contact the City of Buffalo, but because Republic Services is now, and the new cans, I've seen the new cans. They look totally different than the old ones. They're a little bit sleeker looking. They're, of course, nice and new and bright looking, and
Aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic, yeah.
You go
I guess.
faster in
And
the
it
can?
actually, much faster downhill, I think. Watch out for the rocks. But the one that I saw, like the metal bar on it, is like twice as thick, and the whole foundation where it goes in, it's got like these heavy rubber grommets.
A redesign.
And because my neighbor across the street, they always drop them right in her driveway, and she works part-time. So on her days that I know she's coming in, so she doesn't have to get out of her car in the middle of the street to move the damn things, I put them back where she always has them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I know the cans are different now. So, but I'm going to have to bug them again. And that's all I can do, But,
Yeah.
what do you want to do now?
Do we have a song about bugging people to get what we want?
Bugging people. Let's see. Hold on. Actually, I wrote a song called Fucking Bitch.
Oh, wow. We can't say that.
I just did.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're driving your viewers away with your profanity.
Am I? Well, how many
As
people
soon
did
as
we
you
have
said
here?
those words, we lost one. I don't know.
We lost one?
Yeah, did you close your laptop up or something?
No.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, boom. These people are sensitive, Carl.
I told you can't say that.
Uh,
And you all laughed at me.
Yeah, we did.
maybe it was the BITCH part.
Yeah, it could have been. Maybe if you apologize, they'll come back. Why don't we try?
Sorry, you can't say
I'm very, very sorry if I offended anybody with the last statement. This statement was made by me and is no way reflection upon
But,
Zeke, Cooper, and Kick. Thank you.
if,
All right, that's
if
good.
your apology contains the word if.
I should I should go into politics.
Oh, and it's back. Look at that. No, I'm just kidding. Gone forever. Okay, let's go.
All right, what do you want to do now?
Hand in the pocket.
All right,
Let's try and work on that one.
let's do that.
I might need to take two.
Hands in your pocket.
Yeah.
A song called Hands in my pocket.
And I'm standing in my room.
Or I'm standing on the road.
Oh, on the road, sorry.
And okay, I'll get to the bottom of the story, okay? Alright. So, it's basically history repeating itself. You know, it's like the old saying, when the government says you don't need guns, you need guns. And, you know, you don't need this? Yeah, you do need that. You know, you need to live, you need to have insurance, you need to have food on your table, you need to have a decent living. But not necessarily if you're in certain countries of the world. They tell you to come outside on the road and put your hands in your pockets and stand there, is what they tell you to do. And don't move till we tell you to. I got my hands inside my pockets, and I'm standing on the road. You know I got my hand inside my pockets, and I'm standing on the road. You know my heart is feeling heavy, 'cause the devil wants my soul. You know I got both hands upon the wheel, and my eyes on the prize. Well, you know I got my hands upon the wheel, and my eyes on the prize. Tell you something, you come messing around here, that's something we won't abide. But you know I'm standing here with my hands inside my pockets, and I'm out here on the road, on the motherfucking road. You know I got both hands inside my pockets, and I'm standing on the road. Honey, I think we gotta get out of here. It's time, yeah, baby. I think that we gotta go. Let's play something funky. By my side, you know I got my ass out in the wind, and my gun is by my side. You know gonna come a time round here you can't run, and there's gonna be no place to hide. But till then we'll just sit here with our hands inside our pockets, and we'll be standing on the road, on the motherfucking road. You know I've got both hands inside my pockets, and I'm standing on the road. My heart is feeling heavy, yeah, because the devil wants my soul. But till then I have my hands in my pockets. Yeah, you know I have my hands in my pockets. I got my hands in my pockets. Got my hands in my pockets. I got my hands in my pockets. My bleeding hands down in my pocket. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? I'm still standing on the road. mean, just remember, sometimes less is more.
You don't like my get funky part, do you?
I didn't say that. That part I liked. I thought actually everything was good. I don't know why you're being so negative. Don't be so hard on yourself, Evan. It's okay. Well, it does, but music isn't perfect.
But live performance is not perfect. That's
Yeah.
why live performances are beautiful. I'm saying
Really? Interesting development, but
What? What happened?
a couple of the guys discovered an AI music generator.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordy and Jeff were up late last night creating all sorts of music.
music.
Well, if I told them that you would find this to be less than amusing.
It's not even funny.
You're
You
not
know,
the same level as DJing. You're making something, but you're not making music per se.
when I found out that
Eh.
there was a guy, and I don't know, I haven't seen the guy. I haven't really been in Griffin's in a long time, so I don't know where the guy went. But remember the one time we were in there and he had like a stack of cash, and most of it was singles. And they were taking all these photos and all this other stuff, and
Yeah, they were doing their video.
he was doing a video, and he won an award.
Big Rich.
No,
Yeah.
is that what his name is?
Yeah, I actually have a video I play on the stream, and his song, which one is it here?
But it's all computer generated. There is not one instrument that he played, not one vocal part that he did other than his little whatever he did in it is basically talking almost. He's not really singing anything.
Well, yeah, that's a genre. Is kind of a spoken word.
But
Look at what Rollins did years ago. He had a major award for his spoken word album.
well, that's true. That's true.
It's there are different types of performance.
I know. But it takes away, you know what it is? The thing that irritates me, I think, more so than anything. It takes most people, at least I'm just going to talk for my own self, okay? Not for anyone else. I sit down with an instrument every day, and even if I don't feel like singing, I plunk away at it. Think of different ways of doing what I've done, and think of new ways of doing new things. And, it would be much easier to sit down at a computer and just literally put the notes out in front of me and add a lead thing. But it's like, that's not, people that really love music with words, with lyrics, coming from someone playing an instrument, if they really love music, they'll tell you. This AI stuff, this computer-generated stuff, it's not for them.
I'll tell you what, man. It's shocking.
Well, if you're out in a bar and you're drinking, or you're at a disco,
I mean, you
or
can
a situation like that,
You can tell. I mean that just because of certain nuances, but it is shocking how far it's come in such a short period of
it's
time.
scary.
I mean, literally, Jeff entered maybe 5 terms, and it spit out a song called The Zeke Cooper Show.
Wow.
And it's like 3 minutes, 24 seconds long. It's got like several, verses.
Is it better than us?
No, of course not. But no, it's very, just if you look at it from a broad perspective, it's shocking how far it's come in such a short period of time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
No, yeah, if I could play it for you, I would.
one
but
of
I
the
don't think I
reasons that I kind of miss playing keyboard, to be honest with you, is because it is such a diversified instrument, and you can do so much with it. And you're still playing an instrument. Even if you're just playing individual little parts of it, like little synthesizer parts or symphonic parts, you're still playing an instrument. And there's a certain degree, and here's the thing. It's like, it takes a certain degree of skill to be able to pick up an instrument and play it. And then on top of it, you're going to sing along with it. Most people look at me sometimes and go, I don't know how you do that. I have a hard time just remembering the words to stuff,
Yeah.
to sing it. And you're sitting there playing an instrument on top of it. And I go, it's memory. I mean, it's something that, I've been playing instruments since I was literally 5, 6 years old. I had one of those little chord organs, which had the 6 basic notes on one side, A to G, and then you had your normal standard keyboard, and you could make sounds just by using the small keys. You could just, because that would be like if you were doing bass notes. Like today, you could probably adjust it. That could be a bass, and I could go boom, 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 and do synthesizer stuff on the other side of it, which most keyboards are split. Like they'll take the first 2 octaves on it,
Yeah.
and that'll be set like a chord organ, and then the next set up would be for your more standard playing. But and again, I thought about if I hadn't seen this bass, and I played one a long time ago, and that's why I know I'm going to feel comfortable playing it, because it's basically the size of this guitar. So it's got a shorter scale neck, and I'll be able to play it because I play chords, kind of like Lemmy. I'm not just playing the individual notes. I will do that on some of the songs, but on some of the songs, the harder songs, I'm going to actually be playing like notes, total chords and stuff on it, like Lemmy would.
So what's your next song here?
What do you want to do?
You pick. Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Hey, all right. How about We'll See? Remember that
Let's get ready to rumble.
Boy.
I can name that song in 3 notes.
Ready to get serious?
I've been serious since I showed up.
All right. I'm just going to go into it, and you come in whenever you feel like it, all right?
Sounds good.
No, I got to get over the mountain before this mountain gets over me. Lost myself so many times. Oh, yeah, no. Listen to the rhythm. Hesitation. Well, I know I got to get over the mountain. All right, something's just not jamming with me. I don't know why. Hold on. Something's just not grooving on that. All right, hold on. Ugh. You have to excuse me, gents. My back is just... Usually with the hot weather, it doesn't hurt this much, but I don't know what it is. Ever since I did all my lawn work on Saturday, I've just been friggin' dying. How about Angels Are Laughing? All right. We'll See. We need to work on more. We really haven't worked on it that much. And yeah, probably second time, yeah.
I see your
So,
smile.
And I'm not 100% sure if I want that on this first one. So, I mean, it may be something I want to leave for later on so we can practice it more. All right. Long ago and far away, not much difference than today. We're all scrambling for our lives. You know, we hurl our words and we cut like a knife. Well, I won't worry and I won't fret. The devil hasn't caught me yet. So many ways to lose your heart. You know that's just the start. When all the angels are laughing at me. Angels are laughing at me. Blind yet still these eyes can see. The angels are laughing, laughing at me. Come along, gonna be a puppy ride. It'll be okay long as you're by my side. We've been together through thick and thin. Well, there is no war we cannot win. But there's a battle raging at our gate. We forgot the distance between love and hate. So many ways to lose your mind, and you know it's so unkind when all the angels are laughing at me. Angels are laughing at me. Blind gets till my eyes can see. These angels are laughing, laughing, laughing at me. They're in my head. You know they're always dancing on my bed. So many ways to lose your soul, and I think maybe that's their goal. When all the angels are laughing at me. Angels are laughing at me. Blind yet still these eyes can see. The angels are laughing, laughing, laughing at me. Laughing, laughing, laughing at me. Laughing, laughing, laughing at me. I actually thought of a song, Zeke. We were talking the other day. We were talking about songs, you know, that you maybe not have even ever heard.
Mm-hmm. You gonna whip one out right now?
I'm gonna whip it out right now.
All right.
The name, the entitlement of this song is "Old Man's Eyes." I wrote this right around the same time as Parts of Me. My father-in-law was at a nursing home, and he had sundowners, which is a form of dementia, and like early in the morning and late in the evening, like when the day was changing, he just would go nuts, you know, if he didn't take his medication. And he got so bad that he thought he was a World War II veteran. He was over in Guam when the he was in the Air Force when the strip that he was in. He was a plane mechanic. And they strafed it and blew up a fuel tank, which he was running away from. And it burned up like the entire back of his legs. I mean, his pants were on fire and everything. He somehow managed to get to a 50-caliber machine gun nest with another guy and start shooting these planes down. Everybody else was demolished. It was like him and like 6 other people on the air base survived. Everybody else was dead. They blew up the barracks, everything, the tents, everything that was there. And they had taken it over from the Japanese at this point, and they were trying to take it back, I guess. And I remember him being in the nursing home. And, I've been in him before, but how bleak this guy is at 80-some years old. And I wrote this song called Old Man's Eyes. You can come in whenever you feel up to it, okay? Been stuck in this home about 20 years. I've had my share of my joys and my fears. And the last time I smiled, well, I just don't know. My wife went to heaven at 79. She's still in my heart, still on my mind. And the day that she left us, still I feel lower than low. I look at my memories, they hang on my wall, and they help with my mind, and they help me recall. And I pray that these memories aren't all I own. And this old man's heart has been filled with love, and this old man's soul has felt grace from above. And my mind's been cloudy like a stormy sky. Well, when I was young, I hadn't a care, and I broke all the rules, yeah, I took all the dares. I was strong like an oak, and I was moving like the breeze. And I've had my knocks time after time, and I know what it's like to be on my last dime. And I've been like a child on my hands and knees. This old man's heart has been filled with love, and this old man's soul has felt grace from above. And my mind's been clouded like a stormy sky. Days into weeks and months into years, does this add up to the sum of my fears? Sometimes it's lonely behind this old man's eyes. Oh, it gets so cloudy behind this old man's eyes. I may be right, and I may be wrong. My only memory may be this song, but a memory is something. It's better than nothing at all. This old man's heart has been filled with love, and this old man's soul has felt grace from above. And my mind's been clouded like a stormy sky. Days into weeks, months into years, does this add up to the sum of my fears? Sometimes it's lonely behind this old man's eyes. It gets so cloudy behind this old man's eyes. So uncertain behind this old man's eyes. Oh, behind this old man's eyes. Behind this old man's eyes. You were 10 years old. You were just a little baby. You were probably pooping yourself. You're probably still doing a little poo-poo. Little.
I have yet to poop myself in my adult life. There'll come a time. Probably
it
before
will
I'm
come a
old.
time.
Probably before I'm old.
Listen, after my back surgeries.
When you think it's just a fart.
Oh yeah, you know, yeah. Don't get me going. Ever since the back surgeries and the colon surgery and all that stuff, it's like if I sneeze real hard, I gotta clinch up because I'm afraid something's gonna fly out.
Oh boy.
They start when they mess with your back, all those nerve endings and all that stuff in there, and that's if they go from the back. If they come into the front to do repairs, you don't even want to know what a guy goes through. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I mean, that's the biggest complaint I think is the after. You take care of one pain and then you're dealing with something else.
I like that one. Odd time signature. 6A.
Huh?
I said I like that. It's an odd time signature. 6A.
Sure. Do you have any requests back there, Zeke?
You got any other new ones?
Let me see here. I do. Let me see.
I don't think Carl brought his flying V today.
No flying V. Why, somebody want to know if I play with that?
No, he was just playing for teacher.
Oh, yeah.
It's an excellent rudiment for your feet. If you want foot practice, play hockey teacher.
There you go. That's true.
You don't even have to play it well. Just attempt to play it.
How about end of normal?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's end of normal, happiness ain't everything.
Do those two. End of normal has cowbell in it. How could you not like it?
Yeah. You ready? Start it out. No, it's ba. What's shaking?
Eventually I have to bring this home and reconfigure it.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Me and my drums, one day, need to talk amongst ourselves.
Too many nights, the lights are on, but deep inside you know there's no one home. The stakes are high, you know the spark is gone. We need some help and figure out what's wrong. Time's a ticking, it's time to fly. Got lots to do, you know, before I die. You know that I can't wait and I won't be shy. How will I know if I don't try? Well, the world is a-turning and don't you know, around and around and around it all goes. Gotta keep trying for what it's worth. Well, we all wanna have a little peace on earth. Well, the sane ones ain't give a chance unless they can all learn themselves a brand new dance. It's not hot and it's not formal. Well, welcome to the end of normal. The end of normal. They're wondering what they're gonna do with us now. People are angry, yeah, they're having a cow. Some can't take it, not one little bit. Others, hey, hell, it's the same old shit. Well, they got control now of the sun. You can't hide and you can't run. The devil's smiling, yeah, he's having some fun. Their kingdom come, their will be done. Well, the world is turning, don't you know? Around and around and around it all goes. Gotta keep trying for what it's worth. Yeah, we all wanna have a little peace on earth. Well, the sane ones don't have a chance unless they can all learn themselves a brand new dance. Well, it's not hot and it's not formal. Welcome to the end of normal. The end of normal. Swing your partner and guide your soul. We're all gonna have a little starring role. The stage is set and it's so informal. So welcome to the end of, the end of, the end of, and the world keeps turning, and don't you know, and around and around and around it all goes. Gotta keep trying for what it's worth. Yeah, we all wanna have a little peace on earth. Well, the sane ones ain't got a chance unless they can all learn a brand new dance. It's not hot and it's not formal. Well, welcome to the end, the end, the end, the end of normal. The end of normal, the end of normal, end of normal, the 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 end of normal, yeah, the end of normal, the end of normal, the end of normal, baby. Cough drops are my friend.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Yep. I usually, you know what? I like them. But I stick with the Halls. Because they're sugar-free, and I have a hard time finding the Ricola that are sugar-free. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's necessity, man. I'm a big believer in generic stuff.
Hey, sometimes, you know, I'm telling you, I was talking to, Billy No Nose and Jimmy Bag of Donuts the other day, you're talking about stuff. And he's saying, hey, did you hear about Billy Baloney? I go, no, what happened? He goes, he got his shadugan stuck in a slicer. And I go, well, you gotta be more careful is what I said. Gotta be more careful. That's all I gotta say about that.
What was his shadugan doing during a slicer?
You don't want your shaboinging by the slicer. Never. How about happiness in everything? I should just mention something before I just start singing it, huh? Now, this one I wrote back in 2010. When it seemed like no matter what I was doing for people, no matter if I gave it 180%, everybody was just so miserable around me.
It's like being here, isn't it?
No.
No?
I'm not miserable.
I was just checking.
Evan's not. Are you miserable? Evan's not miserable.
Well, I'm always miserable. You can't.
Evan's
you can't-
always a little bit
You can't
miserable,
use
yeah.
that as a gauge. If I was in a good mood, you'd be concerned.
Did you forget your medication today?
No.
Okay, good. I took mine before I came too.
Thank God.
And I didn't do any of that today. I have been really, really good lately. I've been pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off. And not like touching anything like that till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Ooh.
No, I've really been trying to cut back. I really have. And you know why? It's because I think my resistance is changing so much to it that I have to kind of lay back a little bit for it to have any effect on me at all when I really, really need it.
There you go.
Especially at nighttime. Because even like, these wind edibles that I finally found in a place up in Lewiston, actually, because you're not supposed to get anything that's, more than 5 or 10 milligrams around here, quote, New York State. And these are 50, and they're actually made in Buffalo.
50?
50 a piece, yeah.
And you're not supposed to be over what?
You're not supposed to. You're 10.
10?
10 is maximum in New
10
York
is
State, yeah.
maximum. These are 50.
50 each.
Oh
And,
my God.
But,
That seems like a lot.
well, for someone that is a daily user.
Is there
okay,
a reason they put a limit on it, though?
in New York State, yeah, because I have
Yeah.
a feeling that they're just afraid that people are going to get hooked on it. And it's like,
Well, why wouldn't you just take 5 of the 10 ones?
but because, okay, I'll give you a for instance.
All
These
right.
ones that I found, I got
Just checking. Don't know.
20 in a package at 50 for $35. That's a good price because 30, normally you get 10 of them in different manufacturers at 50 milligrams a piece. So you get 500 milligrams. This is 1,000 at 50 a piece, and they're made here in Buffalo, New York. So you're promoting local business. It's everything is grown here.
But if the regulation is 10 and they're 50, aren't they like illegally made here in Western New York?
I won't mention the name of the place I was
I would
in
hope not, but Jesus.
in Lewiston, which it was just a smoke shop.
Support your local business.
And I wanted to support the local business. They were in some antique store in Lewiston.
in the basement.
And I'm like, no. So I walk in, and, they've got the bongs and the wrapping papers and the lighters and all that good stuff. And I said, I see you got, Delta 8 and all this, Kratom and all this other stuff. I go, do you have any THC products? And he goes, I happen to have some, yes.
Down in the basement.
No. He pulled them right out of the corner. You couldn't see them.
His pocket.
He pulled them right out of the counter. He put them right out of the counter. But he had all this other stuff in front of it, like a fake wall behind it, so you couldn't see where it was.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. But listen, no. I mean, $35 for
That is an excellent
double the amount that I would normally get for about 30. That's not bad. But they're made here. I've had them before, and they're actually pretty good. But what I'm trying to get at is I would have to take 1.5 or 2 if my back is really jacking up for it to really take, if I'm going to sleep, if I'm going to get any kind of sleep. And it's something about it. It's probably just the way it's intaked into your body because you're not taking it in through your lungs like you normally do. And it has a tendency to, I mean, the only problem with the edibles is they do have a tendency to kind of kick in when you got to be prepared for them. So, it's not the type of thing you do and get in the car and drive around.
So you got to get your snacks ready.
Get
next
everything
to you on the
ready. You
couch,
got to have
you know.
your water and your popcorn.
That
and
way, when it kicks
get
in.
ready to fall asleep in front of a movie,
I
basically.
can't get out of my chair.
Why can't I move my feet?
Honey, have you been calling my name for 30 minutes?
Honey's passed out.
Honey
Honey
died. Honey's dead. She needed the breath of life, and you were like, you couldn't even hardly breathe on your own.
I was so mad I went home and beat my wife. I found out she's been dead for 2 years.
Yeah.
Who the hell did I hit?
Who is it?
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
That was
Wilfred
the-
Brimley.
That was the Family Guy spoof of him.
I know. Hello, I'm Wilfred Brimley. I have
All right, we
diabetes.
got 14 minutes left. Let's do a 3-song medley.
3-song medley. All right.
Ooh.
Let's do.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, we did it. Most of the fast songs. Let's do "Happiness Ain't Everything." Parts of Me, even though you're not going to probably be doing drums on this round. But if you know what? Why don't you? You know what?
At most.
Can I ask? How about just like rim tap and that? Let's see.
More together.
No, I like them separate. Okay,
Maybe if
so
we threw a triangle in there or something.
let's do this. We're going to do "Happiness Ain't Everything," "Parts of Me," and then "I Hate to Leave You Before I Go."
All right.
All right?
Because Parts of Me is the only one I actually know.
Well, that's okay. You know, "Happiness Ain't Everything."
Before I go, I think I just did Tambourine last time.
You did.
Alright, so yeah.
You remember "Happiness Ain't Everything." I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me to get through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Down is up, lift is right. Get a grip, yeah, you better hold on tight. Less is more. I screwed up. Heaven waits behind it. Let's start over. A little bit lighter. A little bit lighter. You were getting a little bit too gung-ho there, and I couldn't hear my guitar. I should always be able to hear the guitar. Always be able to hear the vocals.
I want to say something.
And I know you're right in the room right next to me, and it's very difficult to separate, but I know.
Yeah, I could hear your guitar and your vocals.
Well,
very
I know you can, but I'm in the room with him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it overpowers a little
I'm
bit.
sorry, Evan. I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah.
It's all
He's
my
not
fault.
saying he's sorry to me.
It's all my fault.
No, it's not.
I'm apologizing to Evan only.
Okay, fine. Screw me. Okay, here we go. I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Down is up, left is right. Get a grip, yeah, hold on tight. Black is white, and less is more. And heaven waits, yeah, behind that door. And who knows what tomorrow may bring. Rich is poor, bad is good. Here on earth, well, it's understood. War is peace, fake is real. Just stay awake behind the wheel. You know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. Who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Life is death, happy, sad, all those things you wish you had. The meat get tough, and love is hate. I hope I meet you at the pearly gate. You know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring. You know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. Who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Oh, happiness ain't everything. You know that happiness ain't everything. No, 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 no. Okay. Actually, you know what I was thinking?
The definition
Some what?
of medley?
Weed?
I said of weed.
I was thinking of weed. No, I wasn't actually thinking of weed.
I figured you were thinking about the definition of medley.
Yeah, medley. So this next song here, because I'm not supposed to stop, I'm supposed to keep playing, but I had
Just
to get
checking.
a capo. So I had to get a capo because, you know, you got to have a capo.
Evan's got to text the wife anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies, Evan is not single.
I am not single either.
No, Carl is definitely not single.
I'm
Single
definitely
is more unsingle. Carl is more unsingle than Evan is.
Right.
I was actually looking for friendship rings, but I decided not to do it.
Aww. For you and Peggy? Or for you and Evan?
40 days and 40 nights, you know I've been wrestling with my soul. Maybe this is all that's left. Parts of me are going numb and confusion's running wild. And I hope I pass this test. I remember when happiness was like my best friend, but lately, you know, it acts just like a guess. Maybe with a love that feels so strong, and I've got no reason now to doubt. But somehow, you know, I lost sight of my quest. Love is here and it warms my heart, and I can feel it when it beats. By faith it's feeling oh so strong, but yet my soul is not complete. My thoughts are everywhere, just like the air I breathe. Are the answers just too far away to see? Is the whole the parts of me? But run around almost all my life, you know I'm just trying to find the key in bridges. You know they can burn so fast. Even mountains high and valleys low, so many miles now I've walked, and I can't find that sacred path. Why does peace elude me so? I feel like it's laughing in my face. Well, maybe I am just a joke, 'cause I'm feeling like a beast of burden, and it's a great weight that I pull. Maybe I'll never shed my yoke, 'cause when you don't know the questions, you know the answers are all but lost. You're trying almost anything and you don't care about the cost. Your prayers are always answered, but still you feel you got some more lessons here to teach. Hoping God's not getting tired of my pleas, and if you are, then take these parts of me. Take these parts of me. 'Cause when you don't know the questions, you know the answers are all but lost. You're trying almost anything and you don't care about the cost. Your prayers, they always are answered, but you got some lessons still to teach. Hoping God's not getting tired of my pleas. 40 days and 40 nights, you know I've been wrestling with my soul. Maybe this is all that's left. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're traveling down this road. Sometimes we're carrying a heavy load. And without you in my life, maybe I'd never know how to smile. They say still rivers run deep, so many promises, and you know, I wish I could keep them. But there's something going on with me, and I think you should know. I hate to leave you before I go. Before I go, you know that I would surely hate to leave you. Before I go, Well, sometimes I know my life is a mess. I'm my own worst enemy now. Most the time I'm guessing, and you could be right next to me or dancing on that shooting star. In life there's good and there's bad. Hold on to all those sweet memories, all those dreams that you had. 'Cause when they told me, I told them that it cannot be so. They told me, they told me, they told me, and they told me, and I just said no. I won't believe it, you can't say that's so. Because I'd surely hate to leave you before I go, before I go. Before I go. You know that I would surely hate to leave you before I go. But there's a feeling deep inside of me, it's like it's running wild. Sometimes I just don't care, sometimes I'm acting like a child. And if the Lord decides to take me, there's one thing you all need to know. I hate to leave you before I go. Before I go. You know that I would surely hate to leave you before I go. Before I go. Before I go. You know that I would surely hate to leave you before I go. Before I go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I want to thank you so much for hanging with us here. It's Zeke Cooper on Twitch with Zeke and A Studio A.
Kick. No longer on Twitch.
I said kick. Didn't I say kick?
Oh, you said Twitch.
I'm sorry, kick.
Okay, you lose your camera. You're losing your camera because of that.
Fine, I don't want it.
Say goodbye, Evan.
Bye.
I don't need no stinking cameras. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for being here with us today. Again, we really appreciate it. I'm going to be back here tomorrow, a little bit earlier, and we're going to be working on some stuff. So I don't know if we're going to go live, or if we are, that's fine.
Probably
too.
will.
Well, then we're going to go live. Why not get as many hours in as we can?
Hell yeah.
So that's tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to say probably like about 1:30 or so. So tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time here on Kick, on the Zeke Cooper channel.
And on YouTube.
And on YouTube. And also, I want to thank, again, Zeke for having us here, as usual, and for Evan to bring his drumming prowess to the experience.
Ooh,
and
nice.
For myself, Carl Burke, Burke's Remedy, as always, peace and love to you guys, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we're going to be hosting Babubi, Rebuilding Ukraine. So that should be an interesting stream, a little bit IRL for you.
Good.
Stand by.
Wonderbar.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
IRL
Bye.
for you.
Good.
Stand by.
Wonderbar.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. No. I'm plugging.
Oh. Got no time and I can't slow down. My feet are